Wow.
How would you like
Moin
to
Leute
experience
und
the
damit
thrill
herzlich willkommen zu
of
einer neuen
never
Runde
being held
Genshin
accountable for your
Impact.
actions?
In der letzten
You could
Folge
crush people like
haben wir
ants
die
without
Origin
consequence,
von
or tear off their
Luunotar
heads
gelernt.
or
Ja,
limbs
ich
as
glaube,
you
so heißt sie
please.
zumindest. Luunotar gelernt. Ja, dieser Name, es tut mir leid. Das ist ein bisschen schwierig, aber ja. Genau, die Origin von Luunotar kennengelernt. Dieses kleine Kuvaki-Flattervieh, was uns die ganze Zeit begleitet hat durch das Nod-Krai-Story durch. Und haben den ersten Akt damit beendet. Und mit dem zweiten Akt geht's direkt weiter.
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished individual such as yourself. And
so the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit?
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either.
You've grown a lot since we last met, but there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on. Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? I'll give you a little time to learn to be a less noble soul.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rough.
Okay. Oh.
Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
Ich dachte, er ist jetzt stolz auf. Wir haben ihn auf jeden Fall gewechselt. Ich glaube kaum, dass wir ihn so schaden können.
Now then.
Ja, moin.
A new face. Interesting.
New face. Ich glaube, da muss ich mir doch ein bisschen dankbar sein.
You're still gonna call me Hack Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Distracting Dotori was tough. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my... I never wanted to obliterate... Dotori doesn't recognize me. But his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out...
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer. Because he deleted himself from... Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving...
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, okay? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dotori are equally important goals.
Ja, aber wir sind ja jetzt
Everyone would be
gerettet
pretty
worden.
stuck without you. It's best you live to fight another day.
How are you holding up? The cat guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dotori...
All right. Rescue operation complete. There's a lot more work to be done.
Junge, wir sind einfach schon im 8. Akt, ne, von der wahre Mond. Oh, treffen wir uns jetzt hier? Wo ist der Anruf? Oh Gott, ja, die Charaktere, das sind jetzt einfach gleich 9. Nee, 10, ich kann nicht rechnen.
Understood. I will bear the Sarit's. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
quite promising, actually? Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. Alangilton despised Renee's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with...
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and Renee were mortal.
And what would you say if Lenny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
Oder etwas gelernt, was ja einfach
For all we
nützlich
know,
sein kann.
Alangilton might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life.
Hey, come on out.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, man.
excuse you, I am perfectly
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
worry? Oh, yeah, right.
Also, Adekino hat
We
schon
were
ein
worried
bisschen...
sick.
Oh, das ist aber süß.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever
It's a laugh a minute.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would... We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal. But in this case, we had full...
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile...
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a...
Is she back? Is she really back? Traveler! It's really you! Oh, thank goodness.
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece. Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone. Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than what...
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet I know an...
Varka.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy.
What? Ew, no.
Oh, wird mit...
My dad.
No.
Knock it off! Everyone,
Digga,
I'm sorry for
harter
all the trouble
Korb.
I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come away from this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about
Aber könnte das auch nicht einfach nur...
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No
Täuschung
wonder
gewesen sein?
Dotori believes himself.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Neffa and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something...
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in sight.
Da,
Surely it
da
must
ist
have
sie.
been...
It sounds like she's on a specific path. The question
Eventuell kann man
is,
sie ja aus ihr
where does
irgendwie
that path
ausbauen.
lead?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking.
Indeed not. Every road has an...
Nicole! You sure?
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, Just as the world has a beginning and an end, but where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this...
What about the original moons?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the 3 moons into the heavens, and they were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world on his behalf. They were, but then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had.
Ja, und einer ist ja da, ne? Also zumindest quasi einer, der direkt nachkommt. Das ist ein bisschen kompliziert.
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track?
Läufst du jetzt noch gerade in dieselbe Richtung? Weil wenn ja, würde ich jetzt umkehren.
I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. They can just materialize out of thin air.
Ich habe mir das Gefühl, ich muss gleich kämpfen. Gegen, irgendwas Anomalienmäßiges. Oh, das Revier. Vielleicht können wir ja einfach mit ihm normal reden, ohne dass er uns direkt absticht.
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need.
I find that a little difficult.
The way you used my own power against me was... And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space...
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so... When I first got here, I was filled with how I cursed and devoured. I tore... but to no avail. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn, but this time I survived. It must...
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun.
Tried to?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head. And then...
Her?
Thelindis.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thelindis leaping into the moon's
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone. Anyway. Why have you come?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in...
No.
What?
You'd like to know how I know. The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Oh, hatte ich Dings wieder...
Dottore. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. Also that he could... I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were a lot...
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nod-Krai. When I left the Fatui in my weekends...
Moon Goddess?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. But this is the only thing I...
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to
Thelindis?
Yes. She's dead. I can sense that some part of her soul...
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why. All I can see is a glimpse of her, walking away. In return, I will clear these... No, not in return. I'll... Yeah. I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person... I think I grew tired of it long ago.
Ja, aber es gibt ja noch ein paar andere.
All of it. My past.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version? Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
Love demands honesty. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows... There. The abyss.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had to fight you. He said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse.
Why tell me this?
Because... if he'd known that someone could take a message to you...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but...
Vielleicht kommt er auch nochmal zurück. Vielleicht kommt er auch nochmal so ein Revenge-Arc. Jetzt wird er erstmal hier chillen. Aber Guys. Je nachdem, ob wir uns jetzt gleich bewegen können oder in der Textbox gefangen sind, dann würde ich nämlich die Folge beenden. Okay, dann würde ich jetzt nämlich hier die Folge beenden. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.